Hey friends, I just finished writing my this week's newsletter and decided why do not make video version for it as well. So here we are. And this week I want to talk about revenue decrease for my indie app business and what we could learn from that. Here is what happened with my freediving app at the end of the last summer. I just saw that sales are going down. Impressions, basically app views in the App Store, decreased by about 15%. New installations decreased for about 10%, which is kind of okayish, but sales went down by wiping 30%. If sales go down by 10% together with downloads, that will be just expected, right? Because of decrease of downloads. 30%, that is quite a lot. I didn't change anything significant in the app during the summer. There was few minor updates, but I would say nothing important, and those should be some other factors, and there could be many. Economic worries, inflation and gas prices are going up. Basically everything is more expensive. Layoffs still happening, so less money to spend. Summer is coming to end. Less need for app from surfers, snorkelers and freedivers. General App Store download and revenue index for fitness apps looks about the same. There are ups and downs, but generally in autumn demand for fitness apps are going down because, I don't know, autumn is coming, everyone already do not care about beach bodies and all that stuff. So I did nothing to dig deeper into this in September, which is not great. If you assume everything is out of your control and is impacted by outside factors, you just do not analyze situation. You just, whatever, that's inflation or something else. Sure, nosedive in revenue could be seasonal, but then it should be connected with decrease in downloads as well. Basically, if downloads are going down by 10%, so revenue could go about the same. But there was about 20% difference between them. I have another apps in the fitness category and their downloads and sales looks better. Also, the revenue chart was suspiciously stable after falling. Basically, it fell down and then just staying on that level. I went back to review all the changes that I did earlier in this year and I found at least something. Earlier this year, I discussed app design with one of the users who is product UX designer as well. So I got a recommendation to move users directly to the screen with the test, which is necessary for training program generation. So no onboarding flow was changed and paywall is quite a few steps deeper in the app, and instead of showing paywall during the onboarding, users see it quite a few steps later. This feature was released in May and sales keep growing after that, so I didn't notice any difference. So my theory was that sales would keep growing and would grow even more if I would not touch this paywall, because it is hot season for sales and my mistake in monetization was masked by seasonal sales and download splash. So sales went up and could go even higher if I will not mess up this onboarding flow. So I decided to trace this and I put paywall back where it was in the onboarding flow without changing anything else and kept watching sales chart, which slowly started to go up. At the end of December, I was back where I was when started the year, even a little bit above that. In January, I sabotaged my sales again a bit, but I know when and why, and that is story for another time. Indie developer and solopreneur journey is interesting, rewarding, but hard as well at the same time. We have to play all the roles in our one-man or woman company: product management, design, development, marketing, all of them. This time I lost focus and didn't follow analytics. I could caught this error earlier and not lost sales in summer without noticing, and autumn when I finally spotted them. So I lost about, 6 months of sales. How much that is in money, I would better do not even try to calculate, so it doesn't matter. So what lessons we can learn here? Check and analyze your data regularly. I will do that from now on, and learn from my mistakes and do not make the same mistake. So after each changes in onboarding flow, in paywalls and so on, keep an eye on your analytics. I kind of missed that by looking, okay, sales numbers are growing, everything is fine, but turns out it wasn't. Okay, thank you for listening, for watching. And for those who are reading that in email, yeah, thank you for subscription in newsletter and see you next one. Bye.